Hello, this is Unknown Void Cat, and welcome back to another Factorio video, where last video what is happening over there? Darn, stupid hive, killing half my drones. My construction bots! Anyways, what I was going to say is, which actually technically has something to do with this, is last video I worked on upgrading my logistic network to connecting everything together with, this. Problem is, those bots are stupidly going right through the hive and getting blown up by, 20 different worm turrets. Because that is the problem. The worm turrets. Because I don't think the other stuff is really an issue. I've actually thought it, at first when I saw, stuff getting blown up, I thought it was the, spitters, maybe they're doing it. But then after, looking at the hives for enough time, I found out, actually, the insects themselves do not care. They just straight up just walk away when they see, they do not have any interest if you're, attacking stuff. If your drones are, going by, they just don't care. The problem is the whatchamacall. Where's my tank? Oh, I blew it up last. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot I got blown up last video. Darn it. My tank. Darn it, how am I supposed to kill these guys now? What does this thing keep trying to do? Okay, they keep trying to insert. Give me a second to get rid of some of this junk. Give me one moment to get rid of some of this junk in my inventory. They keep trying to submit stuff in here, but I don't have enough inventory for it, so they just keep going, you have no inventory, you don't got no inventory, you don't got no inventory, you don't got no inventory. They keep just trying to throw junk in my inventory, which is a little annoying, but I'll just get rid of some of these solar panels. I probably don't need this many. I just grabbed some to put into space, which was actually another big thing I did last video. I finally did some more work with my space stuff, and I actually properly have organized it. So now it's good. Now it can actually make space science and not get stuck. Now they're all on 3 separate lines. What is happening? Oh, it's just these guys again. Come on, bro. I wish they would stop walking through here. The problem is they keep hitting these things. Okay, what I'll do, it's gonna be a little risky, but I'm gonna use my other tank. I should have. Don't tell me I blew that one up as well. I should have another tank, I thought. Maybe I'm just blind and don't see it. Maybe I don't, then. Maybe I also blew up my other tank, because I had a second tank somewhere that I was using for others. That, was my my fast tank. Not strong tank, the fast one. I had another tank, but I guess I somehow lost it somewhere else as well. Strangely enough, I thought it was only the strong tank that I lost. My tank filled up with a bunch of weapons. Because I know I lost that one because I was, stupid, went straight into the middle of a hive and got absolutely blown up, unfortunately. But who knows, it was actually both that I lost, actually. Can I put a bit of fuel in here? Yeah. I need to blow up some of these stuff if I can. Just so they stop constantly getting a tick about my drones being blown up. Okay. I was able to get a few of the worm turrets killed, so that should be good. Oh, this is a bad place to be in. Okay, now we're good though. Let me just keep leaving them this way, because then they'll run into my other turrets down here. We should be good. Yep. Just lead them down here. And they'll hit a bunch of other stuff. It will be good. Still blowing up stuff, aren't they? Yep. Still just more worm turrets and stuff. They're blowing things up. Annoying. But I'll have to deal with it. So is it just construction bots? Okay, that's fine then. I don't like it. It's still a waste of resources, but construction bots are probably the chillest thing for them to be destroying. As the other stuff would be a lot more annoying because the Supply bots require advanced circuits, and I'm not currently automating the supply bots, but construction bots I am currently automating, so it won't be as much of an issue if I lose construction bots, because construction bots are automated, so they're a little bit more okay if I lose them. But supply bots, well, I mean logistic bots specifically is what they're called, I'd rather not use. Yeah, these guys are being so annoying right now. Oh, this is bad. That got really low in health there. Hey, you guys mind dealing with this, please? Thank you. Thank you. Why is my... Maybe, oh, that's probably because my solar panels aren't currently working. I was about to say, like, why are my construction bots not activating and healing the tank? But that should at least somewhat have dealt with it. I got rid of some of the worm turrets, so that should, like, help it be a bit better now. Temporarily. Of course, it's not a permanent fix, they'll probably eventually grow again. The hives will eventually grow again and probably get more turrets in the future. But for now, at least, they should hopefully be good. So let me head back home. Let me head back home. So look, I'm going to turn this one back into my defensive one again. Okay, park this here. Because it's going to be my new defensive tank, so it's going to be just kept out here, so I can constantly have his weapons in it. So what I'm going to need to do, so here's what I want to do. First, I want to make a new nuclear reactor thing. Did I ever make the nuclear reactor itself? I did make some of the other stuff, but I don't think I made the nuclear reactor itself, though. I don't think. Because I think I was waiting on... What was I waiting on? I think I was waiting on a concrete, yeah. Yeah. I was waiting on a concrete. So now we've made the nuclear reactor. And so how much of these do we need per thing? So 4 heat exchangers, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 heat exchangers, 6 turbines. I already have the 4 heat exchangers. I just need 2, 3, 4 more of these guys. And then probably a few heat pipes as well. Just need to make a few of those. Can I get rid of this one random half-broken thing? That's stuff I need to get rid of. That's also one of the annoying things. Is I have all these like half-broken stuff in my inventory, and they're just like wasting space because they're going into like a separate stack. So I need to get rid of some of these guys. How is my logistic network doing? I want to make sure that like all those bots dying didn't put a dent. It did not put a dent in my construction, but I still have 1.7k. I am missing a lot of logistic bots, so I am nowhere near as much as I did before, it seems. So, where am I making them again? In here? Okay, I should still have like a bit I can use. Why is this not working? Because this is full. Okay, so we're still... If that's full, then that means everything else should be full, because if they weren't, then they would have sent... Yeah, everything has at least 50. Including this one, right? The ones that are like struggling. Yep. Okay, so it is working. Like, see, essentially, once this gets full, this will stop delivering. And this only should be full when the other guys don't have stuff for this to get sent out from. Yep, still fine. Yeah, that's why I need a second nuclear power, because I'm pretty sure it's happening. I think what happens is anytime my laser turrets activate, it just it bumps up my power use a lot. And the way you can tell is because my the lights always flicker the minute I get a red alert. So I'm pretty sure what's happening is these guys activate, in which you can tell because there's a red alert letting you know, and then stuff happens. Why am I missing speed module for? Well, I guess something down there must have gotten destroyed. I guess I'll make a speed module. But can I also make a bunch more logistic bots? Just like a whole load of them, honestly. Just like an insane amount. An absolutely insane amount of logistic bots. Absolutely insane amounts. So I can like keep this stuff going. So I keep my logistic network thriving. Oh, whoa, that was a construction bot that I started making there. No, don't do that now. That would be bad. Do make logistic bots, though. That is good. And throw them all in the network too. Throw them all in the network so they can do stuff. These guys also might be consuming power though, because they do consume power when they charge, I'm pretty sure, so we gotta worry about that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I remember. Nuclear power. We need to go deal with that now. Let's go then. And the problem is, if I start making a new nuclear reactor, I'm worried I might run out of nuclear fuel. Because the problem with nuclear fuel is it requires two types of uranium, 238, I think, and then 235. 238, I have too much of. 235 is the problem because currently the way it is whenever you put uranium ore into a centrifuge, you have a 99 point something % chance to get 238, and then like a point something chance, like 0.0 something chance of getting actual 235. That's the problem. So there's like a decent chance you just don't get it very often, which means I have way less. Yeah, because if you actually look at it, one, I also have the problem with the fact that I have my inventory filled up with these guys currently as well, is another problem. I'm gonna give this a band-aid solution real quick and just this isn't a perfect solution, it's more of a band-aid one, but I'm just gonna do this real quick. Boom. Okay, so we do got some 235 in here though. Wait, why is it in here and not in here? Like, put it in there, please. So we need this to keep working, but yeah, if you look at this, or no, look at this. The way it works is, well, it doesn't show it very well in there, but if you look at here, there's a 0.7% chance of getting 235. So the problem is, there's a chance that you might not get 235 at all if you're just unlucky enough, and that's the problem. Because it actually took me, like, when I made this first nuclear reactor, it took me like 40 minutes to get set up, just from like constant and not activating at all, just because it would not activate, thanks to just to the fact that I can never get the 235 to make the first few fuel rods. It's a problem. Okay, put those in there, and we make. Whoops! Why am I doing that? An accident? Three. It's a little scuffed, but it'll work. Let me put this in here. That's in the way, unfortunately, though, so I'd rather remove it. Heat exchange pipes need to go. Darn it, I'm slightly off. There. Now all these guys should be activating in a bit, once they are able to get up to the temperature. This one isn't even facing the right way, though, is the problem. This guy actually needs to be moved over, is what I need to do. Like this. No, not like that, because that's... The water's going to come from here, so this guy's getting the water, right? Or is he not? Okay, I just need to straight up just don't do that there. Move it somewhere else, like over here if I can. But there's not a lot of good places. Okay, what we do is we actually get rid of this whole thing. And instead we move these over here. No, but the problem is the heat exchangers don't have, there's no like jumping heat exchanger, I don't think. So we can't really do that. What we'll instead do is we'll just move it over a bit more. And also make more of these heat pipes. Darn, I don't have enough copper anymore. That's annoying. Oh, I forgot to turn these things on. Whoops. Well, I should go do that, because then that way they'll maybe they'll bring me my stuff I need eventually then if I do that. Okay. Then we need to make the 6 new steams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Connect this one too, though, to the network. Like so. This whole area is gonna need to be moved around eventually, but for now it'll work like this, I guess. Okay. For now, I'll just have to work. Why does this have no temperature? Well, obviously because of the heat exchange pipes, that's why. Where are my logistic bots? Oh, they're down there. That's what I say, like, man, these guys still ain't here. That's what I say, like, they should have been delivering me supplies a long time ago. How are they still not arriving? What's that? Explosives. Oh yeah, random explosives. You know what? I'm actually gonna go pick up those explosives just so they're not littering the land. I kind of wanted to make a few missiles because they're kind of like nice for like killing individual little biters without blowing up the surroundings. Which is what you do when you try using, whenever you try using your good old flamethrower. I end up having the problem of blowing up half my surroundings. So it'd be good to have some other stuff I can use. So these guys still working good. Why can't I click on those guys? Like these guys. That guy's still not working though. I still need a few more heat pipes. Like 2 more. I'm waiting for these guys to deliver me the copper I need because I don't want to walk all the way back. Okay, make the 2 heat pipes first, real quick, and then you can go back to making missiles. Okay, 2 heat pipes right there. Now this should be able to connect, heat up super fast. These 2 guys should be working right. Yep. Oh, I forgot. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I forgot something really important because it didn't matter to me because because at the time I only had 1 nuclear reactor before, so it didn't really matter. I forgot this thing says. I forgot it says that if you have more than 1 nuclear reactor, they give a neighbor bonus. If you have 2 nuclear reactors next to each other, they make each other double as efficient. I forgot that's how it works. So I could technically add even more of these heat exchangers and even more turbines. I could currently double what I currently have, like all this, because these amount are for if each of these guys are only making 40, which is what they would be making if they were separated. But now that they're both making 80, I could double this. I could have, what, this is currently 12 turbines. I could currently have 24 turbines, and this is like, what, 6 of these guys, or no, 8 of these guys. I could currently double up to 8, 16. I could have 16 of these guys, 24 of these guys. I could have a crazy thing. I could massively upgrade the amount I currently have if I wanted to. I could massively increase their numbers a lot. But I'm not going to do it yet because there's not enough space. Plus, the problem is, I'm actually kind of chill. I'm honestly kind of chilling. So I'm not going to make too many right now. I'm honestly chilling with power supply. Because technically, I wasn't even running out that much before this. I was only running out sometimes whenever the laser terms would turn on. But it was only for like a few seconds. But now with like 2 of these guys active, even if they're only at half the amount of steam turbines they need, it still makes plenty of enough power. So honestly, I'll keep them like that so they don't have to worry about nothing. Because we're not using that much fuel anyway currently. They wouldn't even be using half those steam turbines probably. Because there just isn't stuff for them to be used for. I should go ahead and throw some of these logistic bots into the network again. Man, this place is so crowded now. It used to just be like, whenever I drive down here, just be empty railroads because all the trains are always 90% of the time either there or at their place. But now this place is super crowded because there's just constant, oop, don't do that. There's just constant like logistic bots, construction bots just endlessly going around, which is honestly really cool. It's really like comfy and nice to see that happening. I like it. It's really cool to see. To be honest, I kind of don't want this stuff here. Though, I mean, I could keep it there, honestly. I kind of want to move it down here, but there's also other stuff I'm doing here. So maybe I will keep the nuclear power plant over here, even though I kind of want to move it here for, like, convenience's sake. I might keep it up there instead. I don't know. Okay. So how's this doing? This is going good. What's it do again? You need to put a huge amount of 235 plus a bit of uranium-238, and then what you'll get is you'll get a bunch of the core vector enrichment process activating, which will give you a little bit more than you had at the beginning. Interesting. This is going to be a little hard to do, as you're going to need to be careful, because it seems that the way this kind of works is you could end up accidentally eating away all your supplies and not having stuff to make the next thing of core vector enrichment. So I'm going to need to be careful when I do that stuff. But that seems very interesting. How do you make this? The nuclear fission reactor. You would need, obviously, these stuff, but you need yellow science. What's my next weapon? Like, cool weapon stuff. This requires yellow science and also other sciences and a bunch of different sciences for all these different stuffs. Yeah, it seems one of the big things. I'm gonna need to get to yellow science eventually. How do you make yellow science? Robot frames, low density, and processors. A bit annoying. I technically have the stuff being researched. It's just a little annoying. Yeah, but I do definitely have the stuff for it. What about defense, the little low processor frames or whatever they're called? What about the frame things? I'm making them. Just not a huge amount, but I'm making them. What is this? Is this this is a passive provider test, right? Okay, good. This is a passive provider chest. What about processors? That is a passive provider chest. Okay, I have an idea. Guys, I have an idea. What if we make our very first no connected conveyor belt area? I mean, it's still gonna have conveyor belts because you need conveyor belts to, you know, connect one automation machine to the other, like if you have a line of automation machines. But what if we make our first one where instead of having, you know, the processors go up with the conveyor belt, these stuff go up with the conveyor belt, these stuff go up to conveyor belt, all connecting to one assembly machine, like how all these machines work? What if we have all of the stuff besides the, you know, things moving things into the automation machine? What if we have everything else, like the stuff delivering these processors and these density structures and the flying robot frames? What if we have all of this be delivered instead of by a conveyor belt? Instead, have it be delivered by logistics. Have our first, like, fully, like, logistic network kind of thing. That would be really cool. It'd be like a test, like, how good the logistic bots are gonna act. Because technically we did it over here. Like, technically we're doing it over here with chemical science, but it's only partially. Like, if you look at it, we're technically doing it with chemical science because we're delivering the advanced circuits by logistic bots. But the problem is, that's only one piece of the pie. It's only one thing that's technically being delivered that way. Everything else is being delivered differently. Well, I did to blow that up. Let me go fix that real quick, then we'll get back to that. I have to fix that so to make sure it's not disconnected. But then once we'll do that though, so yeah, the thing I was saying with chemical science, only the advanced circuits are being delivered. The sulfur and everything else though is still being delivered by conveyor belt. But what if we fully, like, have a science that's fully logistic bot? That would be, like, interesting and cool to see. Okay, so I'm gonna redo this one, and I guess this time I guess it needs to be a little stronger, huh? I guess it needs to be a little bit more powerful for what I need. Guys, can you get rid of all these trees? Get rid of all these random trees all around me. They're taking up too much space. Taking up too much space that I need. So destroy them all. There. Hopefully now they'll be like a little bit more protected over here. Hopefully they're okay here. With a bit more like defenses. Now I leave. Okay. Now let's get that done though. Do I have an automation machine? I have one, but I kind of want to make like at least 2 for scientists. Like I like my scientists to be made with at least 2 at a time. Okay, so Yelp Science, how much does it require? It requires 3 things, which means we need 2 belts. Why did I make another assembly machine on accident? So here to here. Then so we're gonna have 2 belts. Actually, I'm gonna have these guys slightly. I accidentally take all that. Accidentally took up that construction bot on accident. I suppose whatever, I guess. Okay, so then what we need to do is we need to have 2 requester chests. Yes, 2 requester chests. 2 chests that are going to be requesting. We're going to have... This one's going to be requesting processors up to just like 100 at a time. And one that's going to be requesting... Well, actually, no, not that, because they're going to constantly be activating. Do 100 to 200. Then we're going to have one that's going to be requesting... What's the thing I'm looking for? Well, first, let me see. If I put it out like this, which side does it go on? I need to check that first, actually. It goes on the top side. Okay, that's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, because then that means I need to have the other parts do differently. That means I need to have this going to be going up. Well, no, this filter, take this out. This can be filtered for this. Put this back. This is going to be filtered for... What's the thing I'm going to put here? Probably I'll put the low densities in here. And then we need to do this. And then we'll have the other one, the other requester chest, be coming out like this. Going out here. And then this will be requesting flying robot frames. So like 50 to 100. This should also be requesting low density structures, 50 to 100. There. And we need to connect some of these more of these stuff up. And then we put these out on the stuff. What's being annihilated again? Darn, they're killing everything over here again. Why? Why do you want to do that? Why can't you go to the actual thing making pollution? Why do you want to blow up the random robot ports? Why? Can you not blow something up else instead? Can you not blow up something else instead? That's not going to be causing you problems. Can you not blow up something else? Why must you blow up my robot ports? Ooh, I finished. Is there anything else I want to do first before the other stuff? Darn, I really want to get next level logistics one day. How expensive are these guys? How good are these? Makes 60% more energy, but 30% more faster. Quality goes down by 15%. Productivity, plus this. Extra pollution. Quality, extra this, extra that. Okay. Thrusters, ice. Nah, we'll worry about that later. Just go back to doing this for now. No! Okay, fix that. What are they even attacking from? Like, shouldn't they be going up there? Like, how do they even get to these guys, to be honest? Where do they even go find these guys from? Okay, so let me beef these guys up a little bit more then. Because I'll have to beef up their defenses slightly more. There, now we can head back. Now we can head back home. Head back home. Technically, I didn't need to go here. I keep forgetting that technically, because I have all these logistic bots and construction bots connected, I could maybe, like, have... No, because the robot hub got destroyed. So I would have to go there to repair, I think. Because I don't know if they can automatically go there. No, actually, no, they probably could have. Because they repaired everything else. So clearly one of the other robot hubs must have this construction thing going over it. So I actually probably could have, just, like, put, like, a robot hub in, like, a storage chest. And they probably would have fixed it for me, honestly. Technically. That's probably the case. Okay, can I have these stuff ready now? And then they'll go out into a provider chest. Another provider chest. This needs to be yellow science. Right? Yep, yellow science. What's purple science? Stuff I'm not currently automating, and stuff that's very much expensive. Annoyingly so. Oh, I need long hand inserters. I was like, why is this not working? I forgot I need to put long hand inserters in here. Need the long hand inserters. Okay, so these will go to provider chest, and the provider chest will go into a requester chest over here. Over here, and then this is the space port, right? This is the area with the space stuff. Which side does it go on? I want to check. Which side the space... Oh, I can actually check down here. It goes on the left side. So then we just have the... provider chest. Take it out. And put it... over here. Not provider chest. I meant requester chest, actually. Request... yellow science. Let's just put it down to minimum though, just in case maybe I have another thing set up one day. So we have it like that. There. And now these guys should move yellow science over, which will then go into here to be grabbed and not used, because currently there isn't any yellow science thing that I'm currently building. What would I even build with yellow science right now? There is flammables, which are always good because I like flammable weapons, but that's not currently my #1 priority. Man, I really need to get purple science so I can upgrade like cargo supplies and get better automation machines that are faster. And also, what's the other things? There's also some other stuff like... I'm struggling to think of it right now, but I know there's other important things. I wouldn't really consider that important. Effect transmissions, so I can like have just a few things. Elevated rails could be cool as well, so I don't have to have like a million things coming over each other. And logistics 3 would obviously be amazing for higher level logistics. But also, I just really want, I just want higher cargo size, so these cargo bots, these worker bots would be a little better than they are currently. What other things are actually made with purple science? These technically are, that's not really that useful to me. That's not really, I don't really care about that or that. Biolab, that requires, I think, that's like, I assume that's probably a DLC content thing, considering it's like a bio thing. Because I've never done a DLC content, because I haven't left this planet besides that one little space station. But I do know what the DLCs are about vaguely from when, you know, I first saw like the, you know, trailers, and also the little like cutscenes that sometimes appear when you're starting up the game. So I do know what it's about, I just don't know super in depth, and honestly that's the best. Because I don't want to know too in depth, because I wanted to, you know, organically find out steel production stuff, and a lot of random things. Community got purple science. So it's more like, it's mostly like logistics things, and like more production stuff as well. So not currently necessary until I finish some of my other yellow sciences. Once I finish some of my other yellow science stuff I want to finish, then I'll go to purple science. Okay. What do I want to make with yellow science? I want to make this. I want to make this fission reactor. I want to make this thing so that I can like have a better like, I want something that doesn't turn off when it becomes nighttime. And also something that can power more stuff, so I could have like, just instead of having to have like a million different solar panels, like I just have one like thing, and they'll power everything for me. That'd be nice. Guys, still good. All you guys are good. All you guys are good. Everybody's chilling. Space is chilling, just really slowly. But space is chilling. I should make another one, honestly. We really should make a second one, because we definitely have enough resources for it. We absolutely do. Like, there's no way we don't have the resources for it. Let's make a second one. And switch it to white science. Like, we're making like a deep good amount, so there's like no way we wouldn't have enough for it. Honestly, what do I have currently? Not enough blue science and stuff. I was about to say maybe make a third one, honestly, because we're making like a pretty good amount. I need a bit more fast inserters and also more transfer belts in there to do that, though. A few more of these guys. These guys. Deliver that cargo, please. Wait, I just got Corvex enrichment, right? I did just get that. I want to check something real quick. Can I check chest from all the way over here? I can, didn't I? Yeah. I want to check something important. That being, not those chests. 235, just a little bit going in there. Non-existent really amount in there though. Not a huge amount. Well, actually, there's a lot of different fuel cells. I want to know. So, how much is it to make the first? How much is it gonna be to make the first little thing? Wait, let me check. 40. Okay, it's 40. So a bit expensive. It's gonna take some time to get to that amount. Quite a good amount of time, honestly. In fact, what I really need to do is get more walls somewhere. Where's my wall production? Grab a few more walls. Grab a lot more fast transport belts. Throw some more logistic bots into the network real quick, so you can do more jobs for me. Fill up my inventory real quick. Come on, guys, give me my resources I need. And so what I need to do, I need to go ahead and bump up the I need to make some more centrifuge and stuff. I need to fix that area. So like the area with the nuclear supply, that's one of the big things I think I need to do this video. I need to fix it because right now it kind of sucks. Right now it's not the best. It could be a lot better. Okay. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, concrete. I keep forgetting. Concrete. Grab the concrete. We make a few centrifuges. Okay, we're not making that many centrifuges. Never mind. This means we need a lot more. I had a chest, didn't I? Oh, it was right here. Now we make it. Make some stuff. Make a few centrifuges. All nice like. And I'm gonna start heading over there with my tank. Honestly, let's make a new tank. We're building a brand new tank. And we're gonna make this one fast. With some exoskeleton. Where's my engine supply? Down here, isn't it? Engines! My electrical engines, guys. Let's get a few of these guys. Make a few of them. They require how much power? Like 200 kilowatts. This makes not that much. That's max consumption. No, max consumption will be awesome though. As we make just like a bunch of these guys. Oh, my power up. Zoom up. So much resources zooming into my inventory. I should automate fast transfer belts as well, though. It's been way too long since it's been way too long. I should have been doing that a long time ago, to be honest. What's getting blown up? If it is that same thing again, bro. Okay, I'm gonna make a little outpost to protect it, because it seems for some reason they really like to attack that guy. It's just so they don't actually blow up the robot hub instead. I'm gonna make like a decoy outpost in front of it to like protect it. I'll give you a little bit of ammo. Here. Not the full stuff because you don't need it, but I'll give you a little bit. Yeah, so it's going away. The bonus is going away because you don't have enough power. I need to give it more power. We're going to have to take up a lot more slots if you want this thing that's proper. Because you see, like, the minute we start driving, it disappears. Because it immediately uses up all the power in there. The thing needs a lot of power. They need a surprisingly high amount. But it'll be nice, because then we can move faster than usual. Which is cool. Which is cool. Okay, so first stop. We go here with all the, you know, the problem area. We're gonna go stop here first. We're gonna make a quick little outpost. Right about here. Right about here. Right here. And then we're just gonna put a whole load of turrets in it. That's actually not a lot of turrets, to be honest. Actually, we actually don't need a lot of walls right here, because this is not the side that's gonna get attacked to the same level. It's the front half that gets the more problems. Doop 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 doop. Okay. Like that. We're gonna start like stuffing some in the slots in between. There. Now it's a bit more protection, hopefully. Whether it'll be perfect, I don't think so, but it'll give at least the robot hub. Well, I won't have to worry too much about the robot hub getting blown up. That's the main issue I have. I just don't want the robot hub getting annihilated every second. Okay. So this area, I need to fix it a little. First thing I want to fix, I want more of these guys. I'm gonna use these laser turrets back just over here. I want more of these guys. Going into the thing. Actually make it a cool thing. Okay, process the uranium. Process the uranium. Process the uranium. They'll go down into a chest. Wasn't there like a thing with like nuclear ammo that you could do eventually? Yeah, uranium filled ammo. That could actually honestly be, you know, that'd actually be really good because I have I have too much of this 238. I have so much, it's just filling up too many chests, honestly. So being able to get rid of that would actually be kind of good. Also, I realized the problem I had is I really should have been putting a filter on this to only grab 238. So we should have been doing that so I wouldn't be like grabbing 235, which I don't want to be doing. Does it make like a sound effect? Wait, does that make like a Geiger counter sound? It does. It makes like, I think it makes like a Geiger. I never noticed that. It makes like a Geiger counter like sound effect whenever you take out like the uranium. Whenever you take out the uranium, it's like, man, you should be taking this out. It's like a funny little sound effect. I'm gonna turn these all into these. We also should get rid of still chest. Just switch folding to provider chest. I like it like that. There. Do this to just slowly get rid of all these junk. Oh, I forgot I actually want to, I should probably go ahead and give, I forgot to give this thing a, to give that a chest to put away all its, you know, spent uranium fuel rods. Also, a thing I should do, so get out of there. A thing I should actually do, excuse me there. I think I should actually do is go to here. Just enter it, it's a bit easier to do it from inside. I need to go in here and go ahead and fill this up with some more stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can still make 4 more then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of it. I'm also gonna go ahead and just take it up. Since I just place it down and whatever. Okay, so how do I wanna move some of these stuff around, to be honest? How do I wanna move some of this stuff around to make it a bit nicer? This takes 238 iron and iron plates. So what I should do, honestly, why is this going to a splitter? Actually. Oh, there's supposed to be a filter for like one side is gonna be 235, one's the other side. I see. I understand. But what I actually want to do is so I need to change this around. Because what I should do is get rid of all of this stuff and get rid of all of this. All of this junk. All of it. Then what we do is we grab a splitter again. What we do is we grab this. I need to have some logistic bots here. I mean, logistic bots here. If I can get some. Oh, I've got projectile damage done. Cool. I need more logistic bots to be over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch this area to be more done by logistics. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this. We're going to do it so output priority right and filter to 235. This should mean that 238 only goes this way into this chest. Okay, I actually needed to do this a little farther up. I need to do it up here. Why are you not doing your thing? That's it, filter it now. Filter it, please. The right way. Okay, now it's going, I think, just going this way. But I think it works, though, still. It should still be working fine enough. This way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's going, this one's going here, that one's going there. So now what we do is we go provider chest here. No, delete that. Provider chest here, provider chest here. So now I have 238 gonna go in there. Other stuff going in here. And now what we do is we have other stuff being moved, like we have, so this is centrifuge is going to be over there, so you have the centrifuges there, then we could have, because that's all the mining stuff, we could have the stuff start going up here. This could be a centrifuge going over here. So what we should do now is start to have the other stuff go over here. But we need to move some stuff first to do that. We need to move some stuff over. Like so. Okay. And I should be able to now put chest here. No, it's still not enough room. Okay, no, so we need to have a chest here, because there's this is gonna be the thing, so we go do right here. There. And so we actually need to do is we need to start moving these walls out a bit more, as we need to also start doing. Nobody attack me while I'm doing this, please. No biters better be attacking me as I do this. So we need to move some of these stuff out. Stuff getting attacked over there. I'm just gonna hope it doesn't become an issue. Hope it's not too big of an issue. So now we need to move some of these stuff back up here. Move it up here instead. Honestly, move it a little bit more up, actually. Just a bit more up than this. And then delete all of this. I don't like that. That's not good. Don't be doing that, please. Get out of there, please. There. We also delete a bunch of walls here. And what we'll do is we move the stuff up a bit. Like right about here. So we need to move some of these turrets now. Okay. These guys need to be moved about up here. Come on, bro. Get rid of that random wall for me so I can place this down. Come on, one of you gotta do it. One of you's gotta be available to do this for me. There. Okay, now we do is we actually go ahead and move this network around. No longer needs to be going this way. Yeah, it's no longer going to be heading this way. Instead, it's going to be going around this way. What is this doing? Okay, go up. Go up. Nah, that we don't need to do like that. Overextended somehow. Interesting. We actually have to make a new pump, I guess. Interesting. And annoying. Interesting and annoying. Okay. One electric pole right here. And now I should be able to go back to getting stuff good. Connect you over here. Now these guys should be working. I don't really like having this so close to the wall, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the wall over a little bit over here in a second. I just need to give me a minute to do that. Okay, connect these. So yeah, I want to go ahead and Control C. Move this wall. I'm not going to move this entire wall yet because there's just too many guys right there. I'll move this section of the wall. just so we don't end up having this little blind spot here become a problem. Okay, now we can move this out of the way. Why did I accidentally make a blueprint? I didn't mean to hit blueprint, I meant to hit discard. I meant to hit demolish. Okay, so now we can start pulling these guys up. Make a few of these guys. What's being a problem? They're blowing up my bots over here. Darn it. Why are you guys even going that way? You don't need to be doing that. You know, guys need to be going through that way. That's bad. That's a bad way to be going through. Okay. So this should go to being a provider chest, right? So these need to be making nuclear fuel. Make nuclear fuel. And so we need 2 chests for it though. We need to have 2 different things for it. Because then we'll have the 2 requester chests and a 3rd requester chest actually. We actually need 3 of them. Okay, so now what it's going to be going is... Okay, actually that needs to be over a bit. Okay, now so what we need to do is actually have it like this. Whoops, I forgot. We want to have it like this. Because this is going to be filtered to be 238. And so this is going to request 238. Rest like at least 238. And that'll eventually work one day when they get the stuff for it. Also, I'm going to need to make another robot hub actually, because the logistic doesn't fully reach up to where it needs to be. They're blowing up stuff there. Annoying. But the place arrived. Okay. There. Another robot hub. Like so. And now there should be like people delivering 238. I just need to make more logistic bots over here is the problem. I should also start making a thing now to request advanced circuits now that we have a bit more reliable amount of them. I should make a thing to request them so I can like make this stuff. So you constantly have some. So yeah, that should be 238, which is going on. Like, let me just go ahead and put some in here just to see which side it goes on, because I can't remember. Well, we won't know because it's digging it out too fast. I can't actually tell which. Okay, it's going on the right side. That's annoying. I don't like that. Is there a way to like tell it to go into the tip, go to another side, bro? I don't know if that's possible. I was like, bro, please go to the other side. Is what I need them to do. Okay, what if I filter this to 238? What is getting blown up so much? Ah, this place again. This area again is being a problem. Yeah, annoying. Okay. I think we can fix this to make it sure it goes to the left side. So filter 238, just make sure. Copy paste filters. Copy paste filters. Shift left click. Okay, that's good to know. That's actually really good to know. That's quite nice, actually. 238 should go into there. This one should be requesting 235. Into here. This should be filtered to only think about 235. which will go this way into here. Let's need to move this over to a better place. And then this will be a chest, a requester chest for iron. Like so. Yes. Wait a minute. Never mind. I'm stupid. This won't work. I needed to do this overall. I did that the wrong way around. Whoops. I need to move this back a little first before I do that. I actually need to move it a little back so that it goes to here first instead. So that we have more, so we still have room here for the other stuff, for my other thing, for the iron chest. Iron plates, you get like, let's say 200 to 500, get like a good amount. And yeah, this will go up here so that we can have the long cane inserters, like so. Grabbing stuff. So we got the long cane inserters grabbing the iron, and then this will go into here. And then what we'll do is now we'll switch this around. So now we'll switch this around, and so that we have this be a provider chest as well now. Requesting at least, you know, whatever. This would be a provider chest now, giving, or requester chest would be giving the uranium fuel they need. Nice, nice, nice. How much does this require again for uranium fuel? Actually, it doesn't require much at all. I could easily get that. But now this stuff should be working better. We should now better be able to get the stuff we need. We should have a better way to get the stuff that we need. Honestly, what I'm thinking is, instead of having this filter, change this around. Instead of having a filter, what we really should do is just 238. Because this is the 238 chest, right? So is it shift, left click? Because then we'll have these guys only go here now. Just honestly trash all of this. Trash all of this stuff. You just saw the Omega logistic network right there, honestly. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a random trash chest over here, to be honest. I don't want to throw all this into my trash slot, because then I'll have some storage chest somewhere that's just full to the... I don't want there to be some storage chests that I'm like using for other stuff to just be full to the and burn this 238 somewhere. So I'll just throw it all over here. I'll throw in some ram chest over here, where it'll one day get blown up someday. Okay. So yeah, what'll happen is we'll have all these guys just be 238. We'll have them all actually be 238. Instead, we can just have these be... I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. We could just have, like... And then these guys, these long can servers that are going in here, will be for 235s. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. It feels so simplistic. It feels so simple, but I don't know why. So I don't know why I didn't think of it before. It feels so simple to do. Whoops, I accidentally have it on here. Still. Okay, now these should all be 235. Okay. So the way it works, you have to shift right click to activate the filter that you want to copy, and then you shift left click to actually move the filter. Okay, so yeah, that's how it works. So you need to keep in mind that. Yeah, so now we can have like a chest that's only gonna be 235, and a chest only 238, and this will make sure that we don't accidentally get messed up as much from like a 238 backload, like fill up. So like 238 doesn't get like super full, and that ends up messing everything up. That would like help prevent that. Hopefully. Okay, these still working, everything's still working. This is not working for some reason. Why? Yellow science is here, blue science is here. What science am I missing? Wait, it costs military science? I see. There is no military science at all. So what I need to do is go back over there real quick. I'm gonna go back over there because I don't have a storage chest over here. Like, what I could do actually is just make a storage chest actually. And what I could do is make those few requester chests. But is there even a reason to stay over here besides like fixing up some of these other stuff? There's not really any reason to stay over here currently because there's some stuff I want to automate back home anyway. So actually I'm just gonna go ahead and leave here now. There's not a huge good reason to stay here currently. Like, yeah, there's the Corvic enrichment process I haven't done yet, but I don't think I have enough 235 for it anyway, so I'll have to wait until I get more. There's no reason to be over there currently. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave for now. And go ahead and head back home. And then fix up military science, which is still, for weirdly enough, military science, despite being one of the sciences I got, like, pretty early. I think it was, like, the third science I ever did. Third or fourth science I ever did. Like, despite that, never automated it. Like, never. I somewhat automated it. Like, I automated the armor-piercing ammo part, but I never automated anything else with it. Weirdly enough. Weirdly enough, I never did. So I should also go ahead and do that. Like, go ahead and switch some of these stuff around. Like, we can go ahead and switch these to be providers. And so what we can do is we can have a... They're not in the network? This thing isn't connected in the network at all? Really? Oh, it's like this tiny dead spot. I see. I'll put something here then. Okay. So if I do switch these to things, request, and then we'll request grenades here. Request like at least 100 to 200 grenades. Copy paste is similar, I guess. Yeah, you can also copy and paste the same way. And this will request these 100 to 200 walls for their use. It needs. Okay. So now we just need. I think we also just need more logistic bots though here. What's happening? They're blowing up a bunch of stuff over here. I see. I see. It'll get repaired though, slowly. Do I have any more robot frames? Not a lot, actually. They're kind of slow to be made. Especially because I think I have the lack of steel as well as a problem. I'm currently lacking a bit of steel is an issue. I need to upgrade my steel supply a bit more for that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'll go ahead and give this 3 logistic spots, which will hopefully help with this. Hopefully, one day it'll help, I guess. Currently, it's not helping a lot because they're not doing too much. I'll have to like manually start it for now, I guess, since they're not really doing their thing. Not really doing their job currently. How expensive is this? I'd rather go to here and then go to this. 1,000. Oof. How much is this damage-wise? Uranium rounds. How much is this? 24 plus 19.2. How much is that comparison to regular? A lot. That's actually 3 times more. And it's honestly not even that expensive if you consider the fact that I have too much 230. I have too much 238, to be honest. Too much 238, technically. It's not even that much. But seeing how it's been about an hour, and I got some of the stuff I wanted to do today. I got my nuclear power done. I got Yellow Science fully automated, even if not a huge amount. So I think that's gonna be the end of this video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye.